I'm glad you mentioned their schedules. And look, it's important to understand. You still got to do your job. Everyone's going to...
The Wolves have won the last 10 games in which Randall has played for Minnesota. Found his groove with his new team as Conley scores inside, and his numbers have gone up of late during this win streak. And the Wolves now looking to run. McDaniels up the floor, goes to the left hand, and it's 7-0 Minnesota. Minnesota 3 of 5. McDaniels mid-range, too strong. One and done for the Wolves. Rebound Murray. Westbrook to the rim. Murray with the nice pass, and finally Denver scores. Looking to drive on Gobert, and can't get that one to fall. Good defense by Minnesota. They were one of the top teams defensively last year. In transition, Edwards with the lob. McDaniels the slam, and a Denver timeout for the game.
Anthony Edwards is just so explosive. He's one of those guys that's quick and fast at all times.
Porter counted and one. McDaniels got to do a better job there. If you're going to wrap up, make sure he can't get the shot away. To your point, Denver, number 2 in the NBA in terms of points from their scorers, and from their bench, they're 27th. Edwards in the open floor with the slam. Yet Minnesota win the first 2 games in Denver, then lose 3 in a row, then clobber Denver in Game 6, get down by 22 in Game 7, yet beat the Nuggets in the greatest Game 7 comeback in playoff history. Jokic has it picked off. That is 4 turnovers already by Denver. Three-pointer, good for DiVincenzo. And the lead is 10. Another Denver timeout. And the tip, rebound Jokic. And here he goes, pushing the ball up the court. Nobody picks him up, so he takes it all the way for the slam. Edwards 6 points, 0 for 3 from 3. Make it 0 for 4. Long rebound. And Jokic down court. 2 slams and a quarter for Nikola Jokic. You are a rules expert. We know that from
rules are rules, Dave.
When you were an official in between your playing and broadcasting days. DiVincenzo hits a 3. And so if Michael Porter Jr. can get going, not a lot of airspace. Jalen Clark, excellent defender. Jokic goes through the lane and gets the basket off glass. He's got 15. No basket, 11-point lead for Minnesota. 90 seconds gone by here in the second quarter. Westbrook on the pull-up and banks that one in. So Westbrook, 6 points here in the playoffs as a good defender. Reed way off the mark from 3, but there's Conley, and now Edwards, good look, finally cans a triple after starting 0 for 4 from behind the arc. Brown has also been quiet. He has not scored until now. He was 0 for 2 prior to that make, and he's done that. He's doubled his scoring averages. Watson gets the block. Another excellent defensive player. Jokic in transition. Back to Watson. Back to Jokic. And he finishes. 17 now for Jokic. 8-0. Saved 2 this year in his 3rd year out of Kansas. The 21st pick back in 2022. 8-0 Nugget run. Jokic over Gobert. And that's 19 in the first half. 10 straight Denver points. Minnesota has missed its last 5 shots. Not shy Edwards. And he drains his second 3.
You see Denver trying to jump and throw the ball and getting deflections nonstop.
Randall in the paint with the fall away. And he gets the bounce. He's got 14 points. And Gobert and Randall kicking it around the park. They turn it over. Corner 3, Westbrook. Hit it!
Typically it's very beautifully like that.
Shot clock down to 5. Edwards fires to Gobert in the middle of the paint, and he floats it up and in. 6 points, 7 rebounds, and a block for Gobert. Murray lost his footing. Jokic gets deep and gets the bounce. 21 first half points for Jokic. He averages 29 per game. Got to beat the bad teams as well as the good. Minnesota trying to get a win here in Denver tonight. As Westbrook gets to the rim this time, he's got 17. He and Jokic have combined for 38 of the 48 Denver points.
Dante DiVincenzo's absences, they were able to tread enough water to stay relevant. He said they were playing 8 guys mostly early on. Now they need to play more, so playing time may differ nightly. They may finish with different lineups.
Forcing them into that turnover. You got to pressure if you're going to be pressured, in my opinion.
Jokic fouled by Gobert. Count the basket. 23 points. Edwards out to McDaniels with 2 on the timer. Line drive, 3 short. Westbrook outlets Murray, 2-on-1. Lob for Brown. Oh, pass by Murray. And the high-flying Brown makes it a 5-point game.
Just great footwork and great presence on that court.
Edwards lets it fly and drills a 3. Anthony Edwards, 17 points, his 3rd 3-pointer. Edwards around the Gobert screen. McDaniels on the spot up. That's good. Jaden McDaniels with his first 3.
That floor is going to open up. They're going to give him that 3, so he just got to shoot it and step in it with confidence. And then Jamal Murray gets his first bucket almost accidentally trying to make a pass, and now he gets more aggressive.
Out to Edwards, 3 to shoot. McDaniels, another great look. Same result. Back-to-back corner 3s for Jaden McDaniels. To a 12-point lead. Minnesota's largest was 14 in the second quarter. Jokic waits, fires, hits a 3. Nikola Jokic with 27. Reed, one of the best pick and pop players in the NBA, right on cue with a 3. And the lead is 14, matching the largest of the night.
Offensive rebound, a second chance point there for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Reed finally on the scoreboard. Murray downhill with a lefty lay-in. He's got 7 points now, 6 in the 3rd.
The standings, same for the Lakers.
Some think it still could be a team like Golden State or maybe even Minnesota. Here's Edwards driving a Najee, and he scores. He's up to 19 points now. Jokic getting deep on Gobert, kicks it out to Watson. Murray looking to attack again. He fires a 3 and hits it. Anthony Edwards, the 4th leading scorer in the NBA at 27 points per game, a career high. He's 2nd in the NBA in made 3s. He'll look for another one, and it's good. They don't get a ton of points from three-point land, but they have been shooting it much better the last few games. Edwards drives and gets the layup plus a foul. A 3-point chance for Ant. Lob for Edwards. Jokic comes over to double. Randall driving, puts his head down and banks it home. Largest lead of the night for Minnesota. Starting the 4th on the bench. Let's see if Denver can make a run. Shot clock down to 4. Randall backing down and hits the fall away. He's up to 20 points. 16-point lead for Minnesota, matching its largest of the night. The next 5 games for the Wolves are at home. They're trying to win their 6th in a row as Randall scores again. Randall wide open, buries a 3. And the lead is 21 for Minnesota. Their defense, their hustle, getting on the offensive glass, all leading to this large lead here early in the 4th. Jokic, count that one, and he'll go to the line. 33 points for Jokic. Been that kind of a night for Denver. Now Reed, corner 3. He was falling back. He was not on balance as he let that fly, and he drills it, forcing a Denver timeout.
His game was a little off, but he finally settled down the last few months and recaptured his form, even as his role has changed throughout the season, guys.
Yeah, he started 17 games, which is a career high this year because of the injury to Randall. 1 game up on them, and they've won 5 in a row.
Well, we're going to see some shifts. We talked about the Lakers trying to figure out some things. There's some other teams trying to figure it out. But Minnesota, they've got it figured out. The way they have been playing.
And they get another second chance opportunity. Murray just kind of stood there. That was interesting. Didn't really track down the loose ball. And Edwards pays it off with a 3 in the corner. And they'll drop behind the Lakers right now into a tie with Memphis for 3rd. The Lakers will be in 2nd based on the fact they have 1 fewer loss than both Memphis and Denver. Earlier tonight on ESPN, Oklahoma City winning in Boston. And yes, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander had a 30-point night. Most known for right now for when he went back to his jersey retirement. They hung the jersey upside down. But he had fun with it. He made some T-shirts and then ended up doing a fundraiser. So Denver falls to 42-24. Minnesota wins its 6th straight, longest win streak of the season.